Hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Now, I went mining a lot. Let's just bring this junk up here, put it in our very slow sorter, and check what's inside. We got a lot of stuff. All this coal, I think I'm gonna send all of this stuff to the macerators so that we can have stuff to work on. And we're going to need to get some charcoal brewing to heat up our furnace, which is going to need to be doing other stuff other than just lying around like a stinky little bastard. Hey, Way, are you bitter? No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Anyways, pretty much the Feed the Beast. No, that's not it. Yes, YouTube. Yes, that's what I was gonna rage about. For any of those people who are hiding under a rock or have somehow went into the future to see this video, which is a little creepy, get away from me. Anyways, for any of those above people who may have not noticed the new YouTube look, it's kind of appalling, I must say. I'm not a fan of it. YouTube has drastically changed the look of their interface for going around YouTube and all of that, and I am not too much of a fan of it. Basically, it makes it a little difficult for me to find everything that I need. For instance, as someone you may have noticed if you ever got someone commenting on one of your either your videos or your actual comments, what happens is that right at the very left side of your screen, you can tell that you got new comments just by visiting YouTube, which is very easy. Now, on the other hand, what it is right now is that you pretty much have to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to do that. And also, if you're wondering why this was not making a lot of stuff while I was away, I was stupid, didn't sign the greed path to put as anything, and now I am pretty much don't have much stuff in it whatsoever. Anyways, let's put some wood in here so that we can keep this stuff macerating, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And I got like 4 stacks of charcoal, so that's going to be... Ooh, Rose. I am going to put you in a very important place. Perfect. Anyways. It amazes me how much of an idiot I can be. Not really at this point, but anyway. So, let's grab all of our bees that we have. Got a wintry drone, which hoping it can survive this area. I'm probably going to have to use the bee analyzer. I don't have a bee analyzer. I just got an analyzer or whatever it is. Anyways, let's bring this fun stuff up to see what we have. Now this is full of water, like completely full of water, and it is still keeping everything up. To date, haven't had to refresh it at all, so this chunk loader is pretty much in a perfect location. We're probably going to need to expand this room, but that's not too much of an issue right now. So let's do the queens first, then check everything else, and we have an apiarist backpack. So I made it while out searching for bees, and I have quite a few forest princesses and 2 drones. So these princesses will help quite a bit in some of the analyzing and whatnot that I'm going to be doing. Now, onto the fun stuff. 4 gold nuggets, no extra diamonds, so there's nothing new in there. Rock Crusher's doing pretty well considering what it's been given. And there doesn't seem to be much else. Lots of flint, and I don't think I'm going to need that quite yet. Cultivated Dildrant hybrid. So I'll just leave this stuff going, see what we can actually make. Maybe we can make an automated bee system, maybe a bee room at the roof. And perhaps get some sort of boiler around here, making it a lot more badass. Be right back. One thing that I'm going to test out is putting coal in this rock crusher. I want to see if it actually does anything, so let's take this. And apparently that doesn't work. That's a little unfortunate, I must say. It's, well, could be a lot worse. The fact that I now know this before relying on it in an automated system. Small miracles, I guess. And we still have a lot of ores, but no extra diamonds. I didn't find a single diamond yet again on my entire mining run. That being said, I did find quite a bit of ore, as you saw over there, and it's going to get macerated so that we can actually do some other stuff with this. Now, I'm thinking that we can probably get to the point where we can make a boiler of some sort and maybe make some engines using that stuff. We'll have to see how that goes. This system will probably take a while to get all of its energy going anyways. And also, let's check those bees, because we might as well do that. Maybe I can get piston elevator here. That might be an interesting redstone endeavor, though I think I'm past those points. Anyways. One more, then we're good to go. Okay, we're good to go. Let's check what we have before the night comes. That'd be good. Okay, we got a cultivated diligent hybrid, slower and short. Slowest and shorter, so I guess we can combine those together and be nice about it. But I'll be interested into getting these two together, see if we can get a wintry one, and see if we can get it to be decent and be able to actually be in this temperature. Now, I'm not sure how close to icy, maybe icy compared to cool. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to have to test to see what traits are required for a wintry bee to be able to breed in here. It might require quite a bit, so I'm not too sure. Let's take the iron out once it gets to here, get the gold in so that I can actually work on the coal stuff, which is pretty much probably one of my main priorities since I have a lot of it. I want to turn it into diamonds. Maybe we can get some other stuff while we are doing it. Now, oh, I do have one of these cultivated drones still, so it might be of some use to be able to use this. Okay. And I think I saw a floating item, so I'm going to have to check that. Throw you in there, so in the meantime, I'll get that going. Did I see? No, I didn't. Okay. Not a floating item. That's good. We still got room. That's even better. But do we have enough room? Oh, well, we'll see how that goes. This has enough power. We might be able to put some more gold stuff, and we might be able to automate the system a little better. I'm not too confident to figure out what we need to do exactly. And I thought you were on this mode. Stupid thing. You're not supposed to pick stuff up. If only I could tell it to do that. It might help. I'll just put those bags in there because that's its main objective. Now, what are some things that we're going to need to do? We need to make diamonds. That's probably our top priority. The making of diamonds so that we will be able to actually make other stuff than what we have right now. Maybe we can make a boiler because that's going to not require too much. I think a low pressure boiler so we can make a bit of steam power, but the only thing that I can think to use steam power for is either to make industrial craft power with one of the crossover things. I'm going to analyze one of these to see what our thing is stuck on. Crossover, because of the crossover turbine, is it called? No, turbine is like, okay, let's steam turbine probably. Okay, steam turbine housing takes a lot of steel. Steel plates, steel blocks. So probably what we can do is make some iron plating using the rolling machine we have. Heck, we have enough of it, so why not? Okay, throw you in. We have a cultivated and common. It's a fast worker, though. That might be worthwhile to try to breed into one of the common strain. The whole point of the bee breeding, though, is not just getting a bunch of products. We need to be able to make all of this bee stuff into some useful stuff that we're going to... Okay, slower and shorter. That's not bad, I guess. Anyways, we need to make some useful stuff from all this bee stuff. So there's crushed ice is one of the stuff that we need to make. So if we look at the crushed ice, it requires a squeezer. Not that. A squeezer, yes, with ice shards, which are made through something that's one of the wintry branches. I think it's one of the later wintry branches. And the only way to be able to start breeding stuff using that is... I cannot believe I didn't think of that earlier. As if I didn't think of doing that. I need to make another hub. So, how did I not think of doing that? That is disgraceful. Okay, calm down for a second, Way, before you try to explain this. So one of the problems I'm having currently is the fact that I cannot make wintry bees right now, and I need to be able to advance its line or lineage to such a degree that it'll be actually useful. The wintry branch is one of the bees that we have, and we cannot see any of the bees using this thing, so there's no point even looking there. And you just jumped the queue, you little bugger. I guess I'll have to... Actually, nah. Whatever. Okay. So, probably something I should do is actually go to the Nether and make a Nether hub. The Nether hub is pretty much just a simple... Probably just some simple tracks that I can lay to many different destinations. And the glory of the Nether hub is the fact that I can use chunk loaders to make my life a lot easier by, you know, having... Ooh, what the hell are you? Sorry about that. What the heck are you? That'll be interesting. Let's centrifuge this and see what it is. Okay, now the useful... How many times am I going to interrupt myself? It's appalling. Now, since I do not have Mistcraft on, I can probably install it by now, but there's no point currently, seeing as this world is going to be obsolete very soon, since the Feed the Beast mod pack is going to be out relatively soon, I think. Anyways, the point of another hub would be able to... I can just come into the Nether, go to a destination that I choose, and then be happy and merry at the fact that I do not have to worry about traveling long distances to see other things. Now, I'm going to need to use chunk loaders for the stuff in the overworld, and they're not chunk, it's anchor stuff. But the thing is, it requires diamonds, which I don't have, and that only really applies when I get to the other higher stuff. Anyways, let's get this out, throw this in, see what it makes. It's probably through the diligent line. And we got propolis and honey drops. The propolis is going to be useful. I'm just not sure too much yet, but to get propolis like that is going to be very helpful. Okay, we got that, and let's throw you in there because we don't care about you. I'm such a mean person, aren't I? Okay, now, let's think of something to automate before we just randomly do some stuff. Okay, while I'm out in the merry blue yonder, what I think I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to leave most of this stuff running, because my quick jaunt in the Nether shouldn't take too much time. Now, all of my stuff is pretty much out of energy because I was, you know, kind of using it kind of necessary in what I was doing just recently. You do not want to know. It is secret. I will not tell anyone. Now, being a complete idiot, I think I am going to just go out with what I have right now. probably not going to need all of this gold, but I think maybe getting all of this stuff to automatically go into some electric furnace would not be a bad idea. So automatically smelt most of the dust, because I don't think there's anything that the dust needs. So let's check our dust. Gold dust, for instance, you can just make it, but that's not really doing any smelting. Yay. Smelting? Smelting? You can make bronze with this. Ooh. So, other than all of this useless stuff, the clay dust is probably the most useful, but using water each time is not going to be a preferable solution. I think just going out with my backpack and maybe my jetpack will probably be all I need to do. So I'll wait for this to charge, go to Nether, and then see you in a sec. You'll want to see my failure. Okay, now I want to face this direction first of all because, well, I think this is the one I didn't really explore. It's pretty much straightforward from my base. Now, the rules of the Nether, if you haven't been playing Minecraft really in-depth, checking all the wiki stuff and etc. Oh, look. Gassed. Yes, maybe I'll kill you before I actually try to explain the Nether mechanics. Well, other than you die because of said. Let's see. Getting close. There we go. I'm not gonna bother with your tears. Ooh, that is actually something I might need. Anyways, every 8 blocks you move in the overworld is pretty much equivalent to 1 block in the Nether. So it's a real form of fast travel. Now that's pretty much what I'm going to be using this Nether hub for when I actually get everything working. Sure, it won't be as automatic as any sort of Mistcraft Nexus hub, which I'd really want to do with all of my red power stuff. Let's raise a bit quicker. It won't be quite as sophisticated as like that, but it should be good enough, seeing as all I really need to do is just be able to pick a rail line and go with it. Now, with that said, I think I'll move like equivalent of 2,000 blocks in the overworld. So I'm just gonna move, yeah, to about 300 and I should be good to go. So, actually, where would be the best place for this? Probably somewhere sheltered. Down here will be a good enough location. Too bad there's not more stuff in the Nether than just this netherrack. It'd be kind of useful. Anyways, let's... Ooh, this is gonna be a little difficult to control, isn't it? Okay, so I'll just dig out an area for the Nether portal, then pop right in. Okay, let's go. Wahahaha! Facing forward, going onwards. Hope it's not too much snow. If it is, I won't be happy. Might have been a good idea to back up, eh, Way? Okay. Why is it taking so much? Okay, here we go. That took a while. And I spawned in a cave. Very far away, though, so not too much wrong with that. Just the fact that it's going to be a little difficult to get out of this cave automatically. So, maybe, ooh, that's a far... You know, I wouldn't be a real man if I didn't try that. Okay, going downwards. Where are we? We are in a swampland. Ooh, that's definitely new. So let's light this up for you. And once I get some of this... Well, there's nothing here. Oh my gosh. Okay, screw the gold. Diamonds! This is something I cannot find in the bloody other areas. Diamonds! Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Finally, okay, finally found some naturally occurring diamonds easily. The other stuff, yeah, sure, I found diamonds. That's possible earlier, but 3 diamonds, not bad. Yeah, I'm starting to like the fact that it actually spawned me inside a cave. 1, 2, 3, here we go. And I was just happy to find the gold. So, this is pretty much lending me to pretty much confirming my theory that some areas have diamonds more likely than others. The fact that I found diamonds right away in this area suggests that my theory may be correct, and the fact that swamplands had them much quicker than the area I was in. Where was it? I just want to forget it. Must think. Extreme Hills, yes. Extreme Hills didn't exactly have the highest diamond count. So let's just peruse a bit more, and I think I'm done perusing. Let's go back to the Nether portal, dig ourselves up, and then see what we have around us. Here we are. Nice place, and of course there's jungles. I'm probably gonna have to turn it back to fast. Okay, so this is much nicer than where we were before. We'll probably have a lot higher chance of getting a variety of stuff compared to where we were earlier. So having this access to other locations will definitely help us in the future. Now, we might as well mark out where we came up because it's going to be difficult finding this hole later because it's pretty much our ticket back. Now, if we go further over here, like I said, there is a big jungle. So maybe if we can find some other stuff such as more, cocoa. That might be useful actually. Not sure where. But also jungle logs because we are going to need jungle logs in using the cocoa. Let's see. What are you used for? I can make cookies. That's always useful. And I can make metal posts, shapeless crafting recipes, number in the excessive, thermionic fabricator, shapeless. It's a dye. It's just a dye. And it is getting dark out, so I'm probably going to have to halt myself, grab some of these samples, and then maybe do a little spelunking to find more diamonds. Hopefully I can put together some sort of montage of me finding, ooh, diamonds! With that little levitating thing also. You know, that's how I roll. Oh. Crack. This is not gonna necessarily be the best. Well, we found a lake of lava, but this is gonna be rather scary because I do not like mine shafts. I really do not like mine shafts. They're okay when you're prepared. When you're not prepared, like some people who you are currently listening to, it is not the best thing in the world. And just getting pumpkin seeds, something that you could have got earlier, easily, without risking your lives, nah. And at least it's a nice source of wood for when I forgot that I might need to make torches, but other than that, it's not much use of anything. I guess I'll explore it, and if I see a single blue spider, I am out. Ta-da! You see, this place is much better than the other caves. Much, much better. The fact that I've actually found another set of diamonds, even if it may just be one, I'm not sure how many it is. Hey, even though it's just one, I still found a diamond, whereas I'd be lucky if I found any in my other place. Now let's put a bucket of water there, just in case, and you are going away from me. More, please. I don't want to set the world on fire. Fudge, you're ruining my melody. Come on. Come on. Just as soon as I started singing, they had to do that. Way to ruin my fun there, skeleton. Oh, by the way, death from above. Guess I won't be singing this episode. Blame that guy. Okay, now it's pretty much getting very late right now, so what I'm thinking I'll do is actually stop exploring this cave right now because I am getting pretty far away. Maybe hop through a portal again and then find myself in another location. There's this cave I'm going to explore much later since it actually has some stuff in it, like actually has gold, etc., etc. But I do not have much inventory room right now, and all of this useless stuff is starting to get in my way. So let's just make another portal while we can in a nice safe location, like right here. Oh, this place I am definitely exploring later. Right here, and then we'll be good to go. So right here, that's probably a little wasteful of my obsidian. Oh well. And okay, Toodles. Dang it. Do I not have this correct? Ooh, crud, 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 crud. Get away. Yes, let's go with that, shall we? Let's go with that. Toodles! Hooray. Okay, I think we have one more location we can go to before, and unfortunately that location wasn't saved because I didn't go far enough for it, apparently. Yeah, let's save that location. That's 300. And let's go to like 500, find another area. You know, we wouldn't have to do this if we didn't put on the extreme size of biomes. But it is what it is, isn't it? Okay, next location, here we come. Okay, this is certainly far enough. I think we should be far enough away from all of that other stuff. Hopefully we actually get a desert of some sort. That wouldn't be too bad. So let's get our frame down like this. We'll need to put a cobble and boring stuff. Interlude, go. I don't have any musical interludes. Too bad. There we go. Away. And I had to drop my backpack. Okay, here we go. And where is it? Hello. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Let's get out of here. We could have chosen a better location. We've got river. Is this an extreme river biome? No, it's just a river cutting through an ocean. Huh. Well, I'm guessing we're not going to go back here anytime soon, so I think going back to the Nether, running and refueling, maybe come back here later when we get some sort of railroad down instead of the just traveling a little faster, we might be able to get stuff done. So I'll try to zip back without burning to death. That's not too likely seeing how low my energy supplies are. Worst comes to worst, I have to build something to generate the energy required, but we'll see how that goes. See you back at the base, guys. Okay, I'm back at my lovely abode with my depleted energy reserves and my a little annoying temper. Yes, yes, yes. And it's very good the fact that we managed to actually find so many diamonds on such a short trip. I think 4 diamonds is pretty much the record, unfortunately, what we've had so far. Well, considering how many veins we had to go through, it's not much of a record. But anyways, so we got some of the work done. We got some more combs, which we can use. I'm wondering if the chunk loader actually worked, but we actually got some sort of diligent drone, and these are probably all commons. Go away, you don't matter. We're going to analyze you three to see what we have. Now, once we get this done, let's fuel our energy reserves so we can actually do some other stuff and sort all of our mess because we got too much in our inventory right now. Okay, so the only thing this managed to find was some extra gold nuggets. Not too much, really. But I couldn't really hope for anything else other than that. We still have common and wintry. We don't have any wintry yet, like full-blown wintry, and which is odd seeing as we had wintry, full wintry before. Are these all common wintries? Is my luck that bad? Yes, common wintry, and we probably have common wintry as well. Kind of sucks, really, but oh well. We're pretty much close to wrapping up, so probably just a quick inventory of what we have found so far should be sufficient. For instance, we got a lot of coal dust. That is good. We can probably turn this ash into fertilizer, which is better. And then actually do some more stuff instead of just this, but our bees are pretty much what's keeping us alive right now in terms of content. Slower, shorter, slowest, shorter, and slower, shorter. Okay, I guess I'm breeding these two. Let's look at the other bees, shall we? Okay, so looking at this, we have a purebred cultivated princess. That's good. It's slower though, so that's not necessarily good. We also have a cultivated diligent hybrid. So that's not quite the best. Slowest, slower, short, short. But what's interesting is the fact that we managed to get a full diligent drone. So full diligent meaning that it is purebred, so we can use that eventually. And you're going to need some more, you are needing more saplings to get all of the biomass. So we're going to have to refuel you. Maybe we can get a hopper to do that. That'll be excellent. In fact, and we can make 4 more diamonds by doing this. What we'll do with those diamonds, though, is maybe get an assembly table and work some magic in actually getting some of those facades. That will be very helpful, very, very, very helpful in the future to make, well, things look nice. But we're probably going to need to get a fuel refinery as well because our our quote fuel refinery unquote is not exactly looking the most ship-shop shape or stuff like that. Putting these two cultivated will probably be a good idea to see if we can actually get purebreds. Worst comes to worst, we get another diligent thing going. But the best case scenario is that we get a cultivated princess purebred and a cultivated prince drone purebred as well. That'll be very good. Now this is still purebred, so maybe we can actually work our magic and maybe do some research on how to actually do some proper bee breeding and maybe be a little more awesome about it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. WayofTime here, signing off after I get this stupid thing done. Have a wonderful day.